HashiCorp has announced a major change in the way that they license their software. Let's dig into that. What's up, everybody? It's Ned Bellavance, nedinthecloud.com, and welcome to another Terraform Tuesday. Now, today is not going to be my usual video where I dig into some deep technical aspect of Terraform or pick apart a new feature that's been announced with another release of Terraform. Instead, I want to address the recently announced change from HashiCorp that they're moving 8 of their core products from Mozilla licensing 2.0 to what's called business source licensing, or BSL 1.1. This can feel like a major shift, and a lot of people are concerned about how it's going to impact their use of the products. So that's what I want to talk about. I'm not going to share my personal feelings about the change. I do have some feelings about it, but honestly, I'm still processing them, and I don't want to fly off the handle like some are prone to do. Now, if you don't want to watch the entire video, let's get down to the brass tacks of things. For 99% of you, this licensing change is going to have no impact on your usage of HashiCorp's products. You can Terraform on and keep calm because this doesn't change any of the ways that you use it. Now, there is a 1% of users that this is going to impact, so let's dig into the details of it. I'm also going to share some links to excellent posts down in the description that I found particularly helpful or have illuminated some aspects of the announcement and its ramifications. Now, let's start with what has changed. Basically, what HashiCorp announced is that coming with the next version of their 8 core products, that includes things like Terraform, Vault, Console, and Nomad, when the next version is released, and this is going to be like a minor release, going from 1.5 to 1.6 for Terraform, they are switching the licensing for all those products from MSL to BSL 1.1. Now, what happens to the code itself? The code itself is going to remain on the public repositories and continue to accept contributions. Now, technically, it won't be free and open source software anymore because of the licensing change, but the code itself is still going to be directly accessible, and you'll be able to contribute to it and also borrow from it. Now, the code can be used still for basically anything that doesn't directly compete with a HashiCorp offering. The idea here is if you are using this for an internal project, if you're using their products like Terraform and Vault to support your production systems, you can continue to do that, and this licensing change does not impact you. If you are building a competitive offering to HashiCorp's offerings that they have out there, or ones that they may put in place, then you will need to get a commercial license from HashiCorp to do so. So if you're building Vault as a service, you're going to need to have a commercial license from HashiCorp to offer that Vault as a service. This is similar to what MariaDB, Elastic, and Redis have all put in place. They've all adopted BSL. And in fact, MariaDB is the one that came up with this licensing and is trying to balance the needs of continuing to be open source and provide free software, but also put some restrictions on how it's offered commercially so that they can compete in the marketplace. So for those who have current commercial offerings that compete, I guess the good news is you don't have to do anything until you upgrade to the newer version that has this licensing included. So if you are offering Vault as a service today, you don't have to do anything until you want to upgrade to the newer version of Vault that has this new license attached to it. If you're thinking about building a solution that may compete with HashiCorp now or in the future, I'd recommend getting a good lawyer. Honestly, if you're a startup, you should probably have one anyway because licensing is a minefield that I barely understand. For everyone else, this is a change, and change is scary, but it's probably not going to impact you in any way. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but that is my understanding of the licensing change. And honestly, I'm still processing how I feel about it, so I'm not going to talk about that portion of things. Now, if you would like a chance to engage directly with HashiCorp, ask some questions, get some clarity, and dig into more details, I invite you to join me on August 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern for a HashiStack live stream where I will have Armin Dagger, the co-founder and CTO of HashiCorp, on the stream to discuss this licensing change. For this video, I'm going to leave the comments below open for now, but please be civil and keep the FUD to a minimum. Gross misinformation will be removed swiftly. I'm also happy to try to answer any questions in the comments as well. That's going to do it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there. Bye for now.